Hello, Pokemon Masters Cup fans. I am Espelancer, an analyst for the PMC, and today I am bringing you another coach's interview. And today I am joined by Dr. V, the coach of the Colorado Rapidashs. How's it going, Dr. V?
It's going good, Espelancer. Glad to be here, just waiting for this upcoming draft to come up already.
And we can't wait to see what team that you draft this season. So, first of all, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm usually just a typical Pokemon player. I've been playing it since Red and Blue first came out, and I've always wanted to do more competitive stuff, and I started doing competitive battles about 3 years ago, and just this last season in December I joined the WPF League, and it's been really fun so far. So it's definitely new for me, but I've gotten used to it, and I feel like I'm feeling pretty good right now.
So what is it that inspired you to go into competitive league play?
Well, I don't know, honestly. I watched a lot of people just battling on YouTube online, and it seemed like a fun thing to do, just be having something more to do than just picking random teams and then just going from there on Battle Spot and stuff. Honestly, Battle Spot got a little boring with just the same mons over and over.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, and it just adds a whole new level to everything that have to prepare for.
It's that human element too, like actually playing against someone else who's skilled and is able to think about their moves and whatnot. It makes it a little more fun when there's always the risk of losing.
Yeah, I've had more than my fair share of losses this past season for the WPF, but they've definitely helped me learn a lot of new sets, how people think about things. So
the World Pokemon Federation, was that your first league?
It was my first official league that I joined and uploaded videos for, but I had been in a different league just with a couple other people that I know here locally, and that just kind of died down because there was no real structure to it.
So what have you learned in the WPF and also in your other leagues that you plan to carry over into the PMC this season?
Strategizing, honestly. I feel like that was my biggest problem at the beginning. I just went with whatever I thought could do the most damage. My style's been really offensive for the longest time, so I never really thought about what I can do to defend. It was just more, okay, I'm gonna hit this with this, I'm gonna hit that with that. That type of playing. There
is definitely a defensive element that is necessary in league play, I would agree.
Yeah, it's been new, but I'm feeling pretty good for this draft. I feel like I have good strategy going in, and hopefully I can get some good mons that I want.
They say half the battle is in the team building phase.
Yeah. Now I've been spending about 2.5 hours to 3 hours on team building versus starting it. I did maybe an hour when I first started on team building, and definitely makes a lot of difference.
And I believe your last WPF match was a win.
It was my first win. I won 4-0 that time.
Congratulations. So, going into the draft, I don't want you to spoil what your plans is. You don't want you to reveal the plans, but describe to me what kind of Pokemon you feel is most successful in the draft league format.
Well, honestly, you have to have something that's really versatile. Like for example, Mew, Clefable, those type of Pokemon that can learn just a giant move pool set throughout the entire time, because it makes it harder for your opponent to prepare for that since they're not sure what you're going to pick.
It also helps if you have Pokemon that can go both physical or special, or even offensive or defensive too.
Yeah, I don't know, there's some Pokemon that I've been trying things out with, just see what I can do with some weird sets, and they've seemed to have been working with the trials, so I might be using some random sets that are a little unexpected here and there, so it'll be fun.
That's how you catch your opponent off guard. I'm sure you're the doctor with the medicine to turn out wins with some unexpected sets, right?
Yeah. Yeah, we'll see what sets I can come up with. I think I have some interesting ones depending on what mons I can get, but definitely, it's definitely going to be a tough draft slot for me, at least the first round, depending on what gets taken. So it's really going to set the tone for the next couple draft picks after that.
So how would you say your play style differs between league play and regular Smogon rules?
Definitely, it's definitely a lot more conservative in league play right now. In regular Smogon rules, if you're just playing normal tiers, there's usually just a finite amount of sets that people use, and you can usually prepare your own sets for it easily, and yeah, it's just more of a counter teaming for Smogon rules, really.
So we're about to kick off the inaugural season of the PMC. What are your expectations for this season?
I want to win.
You want to
win? I'm really competitive with everything that I do, so I don't like losing. So I feel that I am good enough to win, and I am gonna do everything I can to win this time around. Yeah.
But what do you say to all those naysayers who don't think that you're going to rise to the top of the PMC? What do you have to say to those people?
Just keep watching. We'll see. I know I can do it, and then I'll show everyone else that I can do it too.
Yeah, you show those naysayers. The doctor is in the house. Right?
Yes, he is, and you never know. For all you know, I could go with a Togepi and sweep.
You never know what can be the win condition in league play. That is a fact. So are there any coaches in this competition this season that you are excited to face?
I actually haven't checked the schedule yet, so I'm not sure who I'm facing yet. I've been focusing on the draft. Like, I know the people that are in my conference, and they're all pretty good. So I'm not taking anyone lightly, really. But I'm just not.
You're in the division with J-Specs, and he's a pretty good battler. I believe you're in the same division in the WPF as well, right?
Yes, we are. He beat me 2-0 our first match, and we have our second match coming in 2 weeks, I believe.
I'm sure you're looking for revenge both in the WPF and the PMC, right?
Oh yes, I'm definitely ready for it this time. I'm not gonna get caught off guard by just the same sets that he brought last time, so yeah, J-Specs is a great guy. He's the one that added me to the Pokemon Masters Cup, and he's been helpful whenever I've needed testing and anything for the WPF League, so I'm glad that he's in my division, but at the same time, I'm not just gonna hand him the win, so he's gonna have to earn it if he wants to win.
Oh, but you're the doctor. You have the recipe to beat him, I'm sure.
I'm feeling pretty confident with this, like, in both the WPF and in the PMC. I'm feeling confident right now. I just want to get the draft done so I can start preparing already.
So is there any coach or any kind of team that you are worried about facing this season?
I'm really worried about stall teams. If anyone gets stall mons, I don't like them. Usually I tend to get frustrated and just make bad plays that I shouldn't make at that point, so...
Gotta watch out for those fat mons.
Yeah, so...
Hey, those fat mons, though, they could be setup fodder, right?
Yeah, they can. That's really the only way to get past them sometimes, especially late game. But... I think I have about 4 or 5 mons that I really want to get. So I think if I do get them all, those mons shouldn't be around too long. So.
And we will see what happens in the draft. We'll see if you get the team that you want. So I have one last question for you before we close this interview.
All right.
Who is going to be the champion of the Pokemon Masters Cup. Who is taking that cup home in the first season?
Well, I'm gonna say it's me, because I'm not planning on losing. So I'm gonna say it's me this time around. I know there's a lot of people that'll doubt it, but I'm feeling confident on it, and I'll show everyone wrong that I'm gonna do it.
Well, folks, you heard it here first. Dr. Victini, the Colorado Rapidash, is going to take home the first Pokemon Masters Cup. Anyways, I am Espelancer, an analyst for the PMC. This has been Dr. V of the Colorado Rapidash. Please be sure to go check him out. The link to his Twitter and his YouTube will be in the description below. Also follow the PMC, and I look forward to criticizing you in the power rankings, Dr. V.
Alright, hopefully you won't have to do too much criticizing this time around, so we'll see. Alright.
And we will see you when the season kicks off.